Okay, welcome back to Diablo 3. I am now on the hardcore character on the season 28 on the US server. I've got everything done except for the last little bit, which pets pick up death brush. That's like the lowest thing on my to care list on this whole board. So to do a recap on the altar, to get the primal, well, not the primal, sorry, the hellfire, ancient hellfire, I did my little groups of 5, and it was actually the second one that got crafted. My let me see, the puzzle ring ancient, it took me I think 5 cube turns to get that, and to get the staff of hurting, it was less than 2 hours. I did it in less than 40 runs total. So that was 40 runs going from Act 1 to Act 5, well, Act 4. And whenever I would get something, I want to do it again. So it actually went pretty quick. The last part was the gibbering stone in Act 3, but per times on killing, it was a lot quicker on this hardcore in America than even on Asia. In Asia, my video, the first 20 minutes of looking for it, I had everything except for the gibbering stone and the shin bone. And the shin bone I got within a couple minutes because I forgot to look for it, as it dropped so quickly for me. So now I am down to just this one level 110. Once I get that, then I've got it. Now I'll just go over my gear. Not just a ton of damage. I got lucky with this. Like, I was getting primal drops like crazy. I was getting 1 an hour for a while, so I was just giving them to people, and I didn't finish off my altar. But as you can see, like, 1 weapon is ancient. Don't have any primal weapon. No ancient rings, jewelry. About half the gear may be ancient. Not the best stats, but I mean, 1 mil damage, pretty good toughness. No details on this. What I have in my little cube there. So I can also just show you from it. That good old stuff. So mostly cookie cutter, and my powers. Gotta have awareness. This is hardcore. The numbing, the call of the week, ambush, special recipe, dark heart. Mostly a lot of damage reduction. Whole lot of damage reduction. So, as you can see, damage reduction, damage reduction. So, now I'm going to jump in it. It's not going to be extremely fast, but you'll see the survivability on this demon hunter, hopefully, is just crazy. I mean, I was very happy on the Asian server. It did take me a little bit to get to that 110. I had to open up the altar, which that's what I did on this one, because on my other videos on just normal mode, I just got to like the needing the ancient hellfire amulet, and going from there. And with this one, it was so much quicker and easier. So gotta remember to do my potion. I'm still trying to get used to constantly hitting for my potion. That's just so odd to do, but I'm learning to do it, especially if you're in hardcore, staying away from death rays, playing Beat Saber right there. I've got an excellent start on this one by getting the conduit, tearing these folks up. Oh, and I should have shown you what I have on my follower, which isn't just specialty gear for doing greater rifts. It is more of a normal rift gear, because I'm still collecting death breaths. I'm still trying to get stuff together for crafting. So, but as you can see, pretty easy going at the moment. Got tons of time, and I can just stand in the middle of that, and you saw me not taking really any damage. Now, I have seen my character take some damage. I've seen it use awareness. I've seen the slow time kick on. So it's not that this is impossible to die. I'm very sure I could. I also did hardcore well, I started on hardcore, but I was not serious with it until I got all the others done and the server lag started to go down. Last night, people could not make games or join games on the American server for a few hours. Now, Europe was up and working. No problems on Europe server. I know that because I went over and leveled some on Europe server because I haven't gotten that character set up yet in normal mode. And here we go. I just like killing things. But that's one of the horrible things on Rift challenges. Sometimes I spend too much time just killing trash and enjoying it. So, like this week's Rift challenge, you pretty much have to kill the trash so it doesn't kill you. Here, the trash, it might be able to kill me, but I've had pretty big mobs and just slowly worked on them. Now, I did take some time to level up some gems. Maybe about 10 or 12 rifts leveling gems. And I did give up a gem for my primal, not my primal, my ancient that I had to sacrifice. I used my gem of hoarding, the boon, because I didn't want to use something like high level. Here we go. And a crap weapon. And so far I've only done one of the Scream events to get the 125 to unlock the altar, which it was actually pretty easy with this character. After I get to 125, I just kind of kill down some and then stay out of the way, because there's no reason to risk it at all in hardcore for me. Other people might really enjoy that rush. Which for hardcore, I think I have under 30 hours in on this character. So which I can go to that after this is done. And just keep moving around. I think at 109 I had a whole lot of illusion with shields. I was just like, gosh, could this get worse? And then I'd have something else pop in there that made it worse. I might as well go grab this shield to really have at it in here. I keep forgetting to hit the potion, like I mentioned earlier. I mean, I could see doing this with a bar, but man, I would not think I'd be using a demon hunter like this. Up in the crowd. Going wild. Let's see, very, very big, good herd right there. Just stand up to some of these guys. Oh, gotta hit my potion again. If I stand in this little yellow circle, it will help me kill them faster. I know this. Let alone I don't do it much. That one full ring of death. And I didn't take the bonus experience till much later on the altar because I was going for damage and for survivability, not to take damage. Come on. Start to tear these guys up. Here we go. And make sure I have my little circle out here that I can get in. And wow, just slowly chewing on them. Which I can say this is kind of, I don't know, pushing rifts is kind of my least favorite thing to do. Bounties, you know, whenever you get to this point, you're just destroying everything. But this is part of the game to unlock everything. Molten Thunder, was that an illusionist? Let's see. Yes. Okay, so we gotta work those guys down. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big daddy. So, could be worse. So, are you an illusionist? No, you're just arcane. Trying to get him taken out. Arcane and plague. Oh, I hit my potion again. Let's see, what are these guys? Shielding, waller, knockback, electrical. Well, wallers do not affect me now because of the altar. I don't have so much of that stuff. Oh, it takes so long to chew these guys up, especially because of the illusionist. But they will end up dying. This might be all I need to do is get this pack finished off. Oh, stupid illusionist. They do take up a lot of the damage. They're good for absorbing. Now this guy, straight up kill him if possible. Illusionist minion. So hopefully you're enjoying Season 28. There are lots of people that I haven't seen for quite some time that are up on here, which is fun to see. It's good to help out, see people coming, enjoying the game. And just come on. We can get this. So I mean, I might go for 150. I'm highly doubting I will. Very highly doubting, I should say, on hardcore. That would be going for 150. But who knows? Maybe. And if you look at the ladder boards, it is just crazy with how high people are getting. But as you can see here, I can stand up to whoever. I need to hit my potion again. There we go. Now we're just down to you. Shielder. Of course, a shielder would be left. And there we go. Yep, I knew once I got through with that, that would be it for him. Now let's see how bad this is. I want to just stand up to him. Move around a little bit. And move around a little bit. Don't want to take too much of a hit. Oh, hit my potion. And slowly working them down. Oh, move back into this. And this is actually going faster. Well, no, maybe not. It just felt longer on the 109. And there we go. Let's see. About the same time as 109. Now I pick up all this stuff. Oh, did I not max out my... Oh, I've got something for that. As you guys have seen my other videos, I'm kind of over-prepared most of the time. So I did save some bounties. Here we go. I'll drop those off, get my 1600. Then I will just be working on getting primals. Yeah, just one would be enough for me. Yep. So, this is getting to the point of just farming primals. Booyah. That's all we have left. And I can show you Forgotten Souls. I drained down to get this. I can't get one of those. This is just from gambling. Well, that was a drop. I think most of my other ancients, well, I don't know how many ancients is from gambling. That is from the cube. So now all I've got to do is work on this. I have 55 ashes, and I've got enough to have it down to just 1, but I'm going to just work on trying to get primals. Pick that up, close this out. If you need some help on normal or hardcore on the US server, I definitely have the characters to do that. Do not have my Europe done yet, but I have the cash bounties. I'm in the 60s, probably 65, 66 on normal mode. And normal mode on Asia, I might make a hardcore character over there, but my previous video on the altar was on the Asian server, so that one's ready to go too, to be able to help people out. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying season 28. Have a great night and be kind to others.